Hi, I'm Mariah Carey's stunt double Shrewboy313, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2. I want to say in the last episode we arrived in Cragravation, or started exploring it. And I mean, in this episode I'm hoping that we're going to find that zip portal for here, because we've not run into it yet. And I mean, yeah, today we're just going to continue exploring and get as far as we can. Now, I mean, the mountain has gone white, so that suggests to me that we're getting close to the peak. Because, you know, that mountain logic suggests that it gets colder near the peak, and then snow appears in colder regions. That's what logic dictates to me. So, yeah. We've got white. There are a lot of slimes around here, which isn't exactly what I would have expected, you know, to be seeing near the peak of a mountain. I wouldn't have expected to be seeing something liquid. Unless, I mean, the rock slime kind of makes sense, I guess, because that's a solid and it's a rock. But, like, the wild slimes and those drake slimes, they're still liquid. Oh, dear. Right. So something that I've been thinking about is whether you want, whether you want to know these things or not. Part of me starting to feel like I can tell, or just start talking about what's been. Ooh, sorry, I just wasn't expecting those Hades Condor. I can, you know, just start talking about whatever's going on in my life, just to give you, you know, a little more insight into this person who you may or may not know anything about. Who just plays weird video games on the internet, sometimes, when he feels like it. Oh dear. And I mean, I'm not, obviously when I'm saying this, I'm not about to go into my life story or anything. Literally, it's just the case of if I feel like anything interesting has happened recently in my life, or generally like little updates as to what's going on, without giving away my entire identity. You know, like where I live, what I do for a living. So yeah, I've been thinking about that recently, and as I'm recording this episode, like, I'm recording this the day before it goes live, so I'm looking at, like, the little calendar thing. Definitely not on my computer, because this definitely isn't an emulator, wink wink. It's... Alright, it says the 14th, and... it should be going up on the 15th, this. I will just be talking, like, over this battle as, you know, as it goes on. And, yeah, like, last Sunday for me, I'm just honestly trying to work out when that'll be, but you know what, my brain isn't working that way today. Like, I ended up going to one of my friend's weddings, and prior to this year, I'd never been to a wedding in my life, and like this, I want to say the last month or two alone, I've been to 2. So like, I guess the weddings in my life have fully gone from like, I would say 0 to 100, but if they were like, they would have had to have been somewhere first, you know, for them to actually have gone somewhere different. I'm thinking about mathematics, this doesn't make any sense, just ignore what I'm saying. And, yeah, but the thing was, a thing to know about me is I'm white. Very, very white. As in, you know the stereotype that white people have no rhythm? I will openly admit I adhere to that stereotype. And this wedding that I went to, like, it was one of my friends that I went to high school with. And, like, the woman that he was marrying, her and her family are Greek, so it was a full-on, like, Greek wedding. The church that they got married in was really fancy. Like, it was really pretty. And then, like, for the reception, they full-on had, like, Greek dancing. And that was when I realised, when people say they have 2 left feet, yeah, I didn't have any feet at that point. Because there are, like... I learnt that there were, like, traditional Greek dancers that, like, there were a handful of people in the same boat as me who just had no idea what was going on, because obviously it's a completely foreign world to us. And I mean, one thing I did appreciate is just how friendly everyone was. And I mean, I guess it was a wedding, so you'd assume they would be. But I mean, you go to a wedding that's like just white British people, you do not get people that friendly. So basically what I'm saying is, I went to a Greek wedding and I had a really good time. That was that was a really long roundabout, perhaps it was long-winded, but that was the point. And now I want to see what that secret sorcery does, because I have no idea. There we go. Mage Aid. I mean, I'll hold, like, the Mage Aid skill, that might come in handy, you know, a bit later down the line. Obviously, I'm gonna hold on to it. And off the top of my head, even though I remember, you know, using the Mage Aid skill on one of my monsters, or I thought about using it on one of my monsters in the first game, I don't remember what it does. But yeah. Right, let's head up here. Into the is this like the... Oh, I was about to say, are we going up into the final area? Because we're going up into, like, clouds. But I mean, I can see the zip portal on this bit. Oh, look. More slimes. But, I mean, that's an... Is this, like, the ideology of this place meant to be like we're in heaven now? Or the heavens, in air quotes? Because, I mean, like, an angel slime, like an angel, angels up in heaven, things like that. And wait, I was about to say, I just realised that Brenda learned Slime Dunk, but she completely didn't. Like, that's the next skill that she has on Huntsman. Right. Well, I mean, at least, like, their regular attacks don't seem to do too much damage. From what I remember, and I could be making this up, I want to say that, like, angel slimes are more healing based in terms of slimes. I feel like they're capable of using healing skills. Could be completely making that up. If I am, I am. Oh well. Right. But first things first, I want to ignore absolutely everything in this area, now that we've done that fight, and I want to go and activate that zip portal immediately. Oh, what's that? It's either a Silver Pithecus or like... No, I think that is a Silver Pithecus. Okay, I thought those two angel slimes were something completely separate, but it looked like it was the two on top of each other. I was just like, y'all okay? I thought it was like some weird hybrid monster. Right, and then when we come out of this, I'm gonna fight this Silver Pithecus, because it's a new monster. There we go. I did have like a split second to move, so I'm hoping they're not gonna get the first move. Right, cool. Right, again, I just want to take out these angel slimes, because I don't want to risk any healing, I guess. Insulate, doesn't that just like insulate from breath attacks? None of which any of my monsters have. Yeah, that's popped up. Excuse me for a second. I was gonna start with saying alright, I'm back, but you know, I just needed to cough and hack up my lungs, and I'm apparently too lazy to edit that out. I'm sorry. Right, either way, still a battle that's not too bad. And now that we do have the zip portal open, I do want to just quickly run back to the Albatross to heal. Literally just because I can. Like, my reasoning is literally, I can now. Especially since the zip portal, like, seems to be quite far in, you know, for most places. Like, it's towards, I want to say it's like towards the end, in air quotes. Like, where you end up fighting the boss of that area, I guess. Right. Also, I fully cannot remember, like, what monster I have on my substitutes. Boring Bug and a Ooh! Oh, we needed the Fry for, what was it? Marsha. We needed to mix the Frou Fry with a nature monster, didn't we? Wasn't it to like get a jargon or something? I could be making that up completely, but I think that's right. Right. Yep, there we go. Shove my machine parts in, see if there's anything we can buy. So like I said, we might be near the end of the area. Why not? I'll give Franklin an extra 2 points of attack. It might be a waste of money, but he's got it. And I mean, I'm not going to be using the Frou Fry, the boring bug, on me team, so we're good, I think. There we go. And I promise we are going to continue going through Cragravation this episode. But I just want to check and see if I was right. You know, by synthesizing the Frou Fry with a nature monster. Where is it? Nope. Frou Fry, Chimera, that's a nature monster. There we go. And I believe it was the jargon we needed. Cleanser, what's Ice Meister? Nature Nerfer, Breathtaking Bash. Ooh, Meditation. And then I'll just take Tuffy because it's there. Right. Stunning. There's a jargon I'm not going to use, but I'm just going to shove it on my reserves anyway, because I think I might need to. Right. This is literally just a case of, I know we're mid-story, but I want to do this before I forget, because I will forget. And I mean, it won't hurt to pick up, like, the next level of the proficiency test, either. That is literally my reason, so I'm hoping that I can just zoom to the arena. Because, I mean, I know it's in the Doubtback, and I know you can get to it from the map, but I'm lazy. There we go, arena. Right. And then after we've seen Marsha, once I'm done futzing around here, I will go back to Cragravation, I promise. Strong medicine, nice. I was about to say the free chest is a bonus as well, that you get every time you come here. Hi, excuse me. Just ignore the fact that I'm just traipsing through your warren. Now, I don't know if I can get away with the monster just on my reserves, but I'm going to attempt it anyway. Hey, Marsha. Hey, synthesizer jargon, I'm not wrong. There we go. You did that. Grows slowly, but patience is rewarded. Polished off the prize. Ooh, magic elixir, nice. I'll never turn down one of those. Right, level 4. Bring me a boreal serpent. Okay. A jargon and a snowbird. I don't remember whether I have a snowbird. But I mean, obviously we've got the jargon. And if we don't have a snowbird, obviously we can just go get one from isolation. I'm not going to go do that now, don't worry. Right, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I have to actually fully leave the arena before I can zoom again. Like, I can't even be just like in this little section, I have to be like completely outside. So we're outside. Oh. Scout's Handbook number 4's been updated. God, and I've just seen like we're nearly at 8 hours playtime. Right, anyway, Cragravation, we back. And then we can just zip right back to where we were. So like maybe we took a 5-minute detour, but it's fine, we got something done and we got something out of it as well. Right, now I would like to head off this way, over to the right first, before we head through that cave in the centre. I don't know, I feel like the centre of the... Oh. Right, we'll just ignore that for now. Because that was the Jamirus and Captain Mayday, so that's clearly where we progress the story. I thought that we had to progress the story by going in here. So since apparently that's not the case... Ooh, a skill. Yeah, since apparently that's not the case, let's go in here. Oh, I remember this place. I want to say that there's like a massive statue in here that I never understood what it was because I never looked at it properly. But yeah, now I remember what's here. I want to say... Yep. Well, there's like the hilt, or the handle, whatever you want to call it, of a massive sword. Oh, look, yeah, right at the top of the screen you can see a mouth. Wait, how do I do it? There, ooh. There you go. Giant three-eyed monster. Oh, look, he's got another weapon as well. Nice. Good for her. Right, that's not the point. We've got the skill to get. Nose for oh, that one. I think it just tells you like how many treasure chests are in the area. Or like how many little thing. There's an explanation for it. How many items are nearby. So I'm wondering maybe it includes like those little herbs or mining spots as well. Maybe. If I recall, I think this was the skill that I always used the least, just because I didn't care. It sounds awful, but I just... Literally, I'm just like, I get the items that I get. If I miss them, I miss them. It makes no difference to me. Right. My sounds have died again. Sick. I mean, I've said it repeatedly, but, like, I know when my sounds die, like, it makes no difference to you, like, the viewer. You only see, like, that little pop-up in the corner. But, I mean, for me, the sounds completely die. Oh, can I grab this chest without being dragged into a cutscene? I can. What's she got for us? Bag of anti-magic powder. Sure. Hey sis, what's going on? Who do you think you are? Quit pestering me, will you? I'm warning you, lay a claw on my passengers and you'll answer to me. Hey, here comes the cavalry. Hey girl, it's me. Any more of these wretches appear and I'm in trouble. I need to end this now. I'm gonna tear you both limb from limb, starting with you. Welcome to the mini-boss. Again, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Jamirus? Yeah, Jamirus. It attacks... Again, I'm gonna keep saying if I'm not mistaken, it attacks twice in one turn, I think. It has like the double trouble trait. Completely forgot the word trait. Okay, I don't know how strong it is, don't know how much damage it does, but I mean, at the end of the day, the Jamirus, it is just like a regular monster, not like a massive boss. And as such, it is susceptible to, as you can see there, status ailments. So you know what, Brenda, psych up. You can buff Brenda and... I don't think I need to do anything. You blinding blow, why not? Lower its accuracy. Because I mean, when it gets attacked, it's probably gonna get woken up anyway, because that seems to be how these games go. Oh, no, cool. Oh, my sounds have died again. You know what? I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna play in silence. We're in the boss battle. I don't care. Right. You know what? Let's use double up while Brenda's psyched up, and then we'll just... I mean, I'll blinding blow just to be safe. Oh, that didn't do a lot, actually. I was expecting it to do a lot more damage. Oh dear, right. I mean, I'll just see, like, how a normal attack fares comparatively. And I guess Bree can just attack normally as well. So, I mean, all it's done is frizzle us so far. And there you go. I honestly think it did more damage to itself from the venom than I did to it. Oh dear. Right, so like I say, I do think when the sands die is only on my end, so yeah. I never dreamt it'd be you who rode to the rescue. Rookie, I'm proud of you. Let me take a look at you. Damn, you look like a whole new man. I can tell you've seen some serious frontline action. But what about my other passengers? Who's missing in action? Who's AWOL? I need a full situation report, stat. That's good to hear. So besides us and Melanie, everyone's back at base. When the Albatross took a dive, I ended up in the drink. It was all I could do to swim to the coast. That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe my brain just hasn't registered it properly. I ended up in the drink. It was all I could do to swim to the coast. Shouldn't it be all I could do was swim to the coast? Oh, well, I don't know. This game was released in 2010. There's no point questioning it now, like 9 years later. I found myself wandering deep in hostile territory, my coordinates unknown. Then I heard Melanie scream and I knew what my mission was, to protect her. But I gotta say, I'm impressed, Rookie. You did well to find this place. I'm not sure I'm reading you correctly. A Monster Scout challenge run by moles? A giant bird at the top of these cliffs? I'm finding this a little hard to follow, Rookie. So to cut a long story short, you're here to meet the big shot bird, right? Yep. Sure, why not? You're still alive? So you've come in search of that giant bird. Well, best of luck to you. Har har har. Why did that remind me of, like, Mr. Krabs laughing? Dag nabbit, he got away. Why are you looking at me like that, Rookie? Have I got crumbs in my beard again? You say you saw my ghost? Ha! You've got your wires crossed. Captain Mayday is alive and kicking. Okay, sorry, something just buzzed on my phone and I wanted to see what it was. We may have chased the bird brain away, and I know she can handle herself, but Captain Mayday never leaves one of his troops behind on the battlefield. We need to find her ASAP. But this is uncharted territory. Who knows what dangers are waiting to ambush us? Well. Now that that's done, this seems like as good a place as any to end this episode off. So thank you for watching, if you have, and if you made it this far, good on you. And if I'm not mistaken, next episode we'll be facing the boss of Cragravation, I think. So yeah, thank you for watching and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.